Welcome to China Truths. In this episode, we will bring you the following stories. China's expansion of 218 detention camps. Calls for the release of Yixue flood Chinese state media livestream. Now, let's dive into the details. China Truths. China's expansion of 218 detention camps. In recent years, the CCP has conducted large-scale arrests under the pretext of anti-corruption. It has increasingly used detention methods to expand its targets to the general populace. Investigations by foreign media reveal that over the past 7 years, at least 218 new detention centers have been constructed, renovated, or expanded across China. Reports suggest this wave of detention center construction ties into the CCP's so-called corrupt official economy, driven by its financial difficulties. According to the CCP's Central Commission for Discipline Inspection, CCDI, 58 high-ranking officials were investigated in 2024, up from 45 in 2023, which was already a record year since 2012. Official reports claim this year's anti-corruption campaigns focused on industries such as finance, state-owned enterprises, energy, tobacco, pharmaceuticals, infrastructure, and procurement, with intensified crackdowns on bribery. A December 28 investigation by CNN highlighted the CCP's tightening control over the nation. Under Xi Jinping, the targets of anti-corruption and dissent crackdowns have expanded from within the party to include public sectors. Secret detentions remain a critical tool in these campaigns. The CCDI's previous Shuanghui system, requiring individuals to explain cases under specified conditions, was replaced in 2018 by a Liuxi detention system operated by the supervisory commissions. This new system retained many Shuanghui-like characteristics, including authority for solitary confinement and a lack of independent oversight. However, Liuxi's scope expanded to cover not just party members but also anyone in public service, including government officials, school administrators, hospital staff, state enterprise managers, and even private citizens, such as business people suspected of bribing officials. According to an October 2024 report by 21st Century Business Herald, 31 publicly listed companies saw their executives detained over the past 3 years. Most of these were private entrepreneurs accused of bribing fallen officials. Under the Liuxi system, the number of detentions skyrocketed. For example, in Inner Mongolia, 377 people were detained in 2018, 18 times the number under the Shuanghui system in 2017. Nationwide, 26,000 individuals were placed under Liuxi investigation in 2023. Due to the sheer number of arrests, the CCP has been rapidly constructing and expanding detention centers. An analysis of government tender notices revealed that between 2017 and November 2024, at least 218 such centers were built, renovated, or expanded. The actual number could be significantly higher. The pace of construction slowed during the COVID-19 pandemic but surged again in recent years. The CCP has also been accused of leveraging detention as a means to extract money from private entrepreneurs. On September 25, 2024, Zhou Tianyong, deputy director of the International Strategy Research Institute at the Central Party School, published an article warning against using detention as a way to extort payments from private business owners to supplement local government finances. He called this practice a disaster for the national economy. His article was quickly censored. Reports indicate that disciplinary commissions across China have been recruiting temporary staff for detention monitoring roles, with requirements that applicants be CCP members, have no foreign relatives, and strictly follow political directives. A former deputy director of a police station in Zhuzhou, Hunan Province, stated in an interview with Radio Free Asia that local governments facing financial difficulties may arrest individuals to seize their assets and fill fiscal gaps. A source in a Zhejiang municipal government revealed the reality of salary cuts for civil servants and disclosed that the CCP is using a corrupt official economy to address financial woes. The strategy involves first targeting corrupt officials to weaken private entrepreneurs, then arresting the officials to extract funds. The CCP uses corrupt officials to bring down private business people, and then the disciplinary commissions arrest the officials to squeeze out the money. It's a complete chain, the source explained. Calls for the release of Li Yixue flood Chinese state media livestream. The case of Li Yixue, a young woman from Nanchang, Jiangxi province, who has been forcibly committed to a psychiatric hospital for the second time, has sparked widespread concern domestically and abroad. Mainland Chinese citizens have expressed dissatisfaction with the authorities, though most dissenting voices have been suppressed. Many netizens turned to the comment section of a live broadcast by China Central Television, CCTV, to demand her release, with messages flooding the platform. On December 22, Nanchang city authorities issued a statement acknowledging that Li had once again been classified as a psychiatric patient and sent for treatment. The statement claimed that Li herself had requested a judicial evaluation of her mental health from an authoritative institution in Beijing. However, Li had previously stated publicly that she would not undergo a mental health evaluation. Her recent forced hospitalization coincided with the timing of a court case in which she was suing the Jiangxi Provincial Psychiatric Hospital, which operates under the Nanchang Health Commission, before the first instance verdict was issued. In response to Li's forced confinement, many mainland citizens expressed discontent with the authorities, but their voices were largely stifled by censorship. Undeterred, netizens took to CCTV's live broadcast of a report on a December 29 plane crash in South Korea to demand Li's release. This approach has become a common tactic under China's restrictive media environment, where netizens vent frustrations and make demands in the comment sections of official media live streams. Such actions often compel the media outlets to disable the comment function. Similarly, on December 27, during a live stream by a mainland blogger at Bai Square in Nanchang, numerous commenters repeatedly demanded Li's release, reflecting widespread anger over how the authorities have handled her case. Apart from voicing support online, some proactive citizens have taken steps to uncover the truth. On December 28, a viral video showed a concerned individual visiting Li's local neighborhood office to inquire about her situation. A staff member confirmed that Li was a resident of the area and had been sent to the Jiangxi Provincial Psychiatric Hospital. When the citizen questioned the decision, noting that Li had a prior dispute with the same hospital, the staff member appeared flustered, offering evasive responses and attempting to downplay the issue. Zhao Lanjian, a former senior investigative journalist now living in the United States, described the incident as emblematic of a terroristic society. Zhao likened Li's case to previous incidents involving other persecuted women, such as the chained woman in Suzhou and Dong Yaoyong. China has entered a state of terror, Zhao said. The methods employed by the CCP have surpassed those used by the Nazis. Independent television producer Li Jun also highlighted the CCP's history of using psychiatric hospitals to persecute dissidents. After her release from the psychiatric hospital the first time, Li began posting videos on platforms like Weibo and Douyin, TikTok's Chinese counterpart, detailing her alleged mistreatment by authorities. She recounted being harassed by a police officer at a police station, forcibly committed to Jiangxi Provincial Psychiatric Hospital for nearly 2 months, and later subjected to harassment and attacks by unidentified individuals and local gang members. In March 2022, Li reported a civil dispute to the Dingong Road police station in Nanchang and repeatedly requested that the case be filed, which was denied. At the time, due to strict COVID-19 lockdown measures in Nanchang, Li stayed at a hotel near her home because she lacked an entry permit. On April 15, an auxiliary police officer, Lai Muji, visited her hotel room. During their conversation, Lai suggested, "If you were my girlfriend, I could resolve this matter for you by tomorrow." He then allegedly attempted to attack her. Li resisted and threatened to report him, prompting Lai to apologize profusely, even kneeling and slapping himself to beg for her silence. A week later, on April 21, Li went for a walk near her hotel. While sitting on an outdoor staircase at a shopping mall, a security guard accused her of attempting to jump from the building and called the police. 8 officers arrived, forced her into a police vehicle, and, the following day, sent her to Jiangxi Provincial Psychiatric Hospital, citing potentially dangerous behavior. After her release, Li filed a medical malpractice lawsuit against the hospital and shared her experiences online, attracting widespread attention. The first instance trial opened on December 6, 2022, but no verdict has been issued. This month, Li was forcibly committed again before the trial's conclusion. Li's plight has drawn comparisons to other high-profile cases of abuse in China, revealing systemic issues within the country's judicial and psychiatric systems. Critics argue that her repeated forced hospitalizations underscore the CCP's reliance on psychiatric abuse to silence dissent and maintain control.